Hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher, and for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So we're here to do a reaction, and we're diving into a new series on the channel. This is something that's been recommended by so many people, especially since I did the whole year-end roundup with Topher Reacts and Synergic and Kayla from Lovecast BL Podcast. She's in love with the series, and so many people are just madly in love with the series. So we're diving into I Feel You Linger in the Air. It's actually one of the series that's currently on the poll that I have over on Patreon to see what series I need to dive into next month. And I told them that by the end of this month, I'll have reacted to the first episode of everything that's on that list. And I've reacted to most of the things already, but there are a couple series I just haven't dived into yet. So we're going to dive into this, and actually right now for the voting, this is in the lead. So there's still about another week or so as of recording this left for my patrons to vote, but it's looking like this might win the poll, so we might just be continuing this series come June. We'll have to wait and see, but I'm excited to dive into this. I've just heard nothing but great fanfare about it since it released, and yeah, so we're going to just dive in and see what the first episode has in store for us. Ghosts? Are you a ghost? Nipples? I would be concerned too if I was staring into a mirror and the mirror had me with somebody with the nipples out behind me and I didn't have anybody with the nipples out. I would be concerned too. I don't know if this is supposed to be purposefully quiet or if YouTube could not get the rights to the music, so they had to mute it out. I don't know, maybe it's a choice to make it this quiet. It just feels oddly void of any sound except just this scribbling, but maybe that's the intent. So I feel like that silence was intentional. Interesting. Okay, January 2023. So modern day. Or maybe the silence was not intended. I don't know. It feels odd that we would have this sort of traveling scene and just no sound whatsoever, so maybe YouTube was being unkind with the copyright restrictions.
เท่านี้ก่อนนะครับพี่เทเนศพอดีเดี๋ยวผมต้องไปทำงานแล้วนะครับไปครับลุง
ตอนนี้ครับคุณจอม
ครับ
แล้วมันมาอยู่ตรงนี้ตั้งแต่เมื่อไหร่ครับลุงตันลุงกับผมครับคุณจอม เบาๆมันเข้ามาญาติการในนี่แล้วมันหันไซมันก็เลยไปห้องลุงก็เลยมาบอกคุณจอมเนี่ยครับคุณจอมครับคุณหญิงเพิ่นฝากกุญแจไว้ที่คุณจอมมาเจอครับคุณจอมบ่เคยอยากไขพอกะจะได้หูมันเป็นอะไรอย่าง
จะดีเหรอครับลุงตัน
ดีกะครับคุณจอมเฮามันจะได้รักของเปิ่นเหรอเฮาแค่อยากหูบ่ได้ว่าตั้งไหนเป็นอะไรอย่าง
ครับ
Yeah, it definitely sounds like we uploaded this to YouTube and YouTube was like, copyrighted music. And they're like, well, okay, just remove all music. It just sounds like we ran a filter on this to clear out. I'll have to see if I can find it somewhere else for the rest of the episodes.
เหมือนคุณจอมจะหูมาก่อนเลยนะครับว่ามันเป็นดอกใดนี่
โอ้ผมก็แค่เดานะครับลุงตัน
เอากะ
ดูสิ
Hello.
นี่มันเป็นแค่ภาพวาดได้นี่ครับผมก็นึกว่ามันจะเป็นของมีค่าอย่างนักกว่านี่
Seems pretty valuable. Probably like one of your French
อาจจะมีค่าสำหรับเจ้าของเขาก็ได้ครับไม่งั้นเขาไม่เก็บไว้ในหีบนี้หรอกแล้วดูจากลายเส้นสิดูไม่ใช่รูปวาดสไตล์เก่าแบบทั่วไปซะด้วย
จะอีคุณจอมจะคือยกหีบไปไว้ตาใดดีครับ
งั้นไว้ในห้องเก็บของก็ได้ครับเผื่อคุณหญิงกับลูกๆท่านกลับมาเนี่ยจะได้ไม่คิดว่าของมันหายไปไหน
I guess it's not who you were hoping would call.
โอ้หน้าหงอยขนาดนี้ผิดหวังอะดีที่น้องโทรมา
A little bit.
อะไรของแกเนี่ยผิดหวังอะไรเล่าคิดไปเอง
No, you definitely had a look of disappointment.
มันยังไม่โทรมาอีกเหรอน้องก็เคยเตือนแล้วเปล่าว่าคนนี้มันแปลกๆแล้วดูดิทุ่มเทเกินย้ายที่ทำงานไปอยู่บ้านเกิดเขาเพื่อรอเขากลับมาเนี่ยฟุ้งกันไหมล่ะพ่อ
โอ้แกนี่ก็บ่นเป็นแม่เลย
I'm
นะ
just stating facts,
นี่จะบอก
sir.
อะไรให้นะอีกไม่กี่วันเนี่ยเขาก็กลับมาอยู่ที่นี่แล้วจ้าเอ้ยจี๊ดแป๊บนึงนะน้องตันโทรมาเดี๋ยวรับสายแป๊บนึงนะถ้าจะเป็นงานด่วนรอแป๊บนึงนะ
คุยงานไปเถอะไม่เป็นไรไม่มีอะไรหรอกเดี๋ยวจี๊ดหิวละเดี๋ยวไปหาอะไรกินก่อนละกัน
All right, bye, friend.
Okay.
Girl, pick up the phone.
ครับลุงตันอะไรนะครับได้ครับเดี๋ยวผมรีบไปตอนนี้เลยครับ
Girl, what happened? Well, at least put your food in the fridge. Don't let it just sit out all damn day.
เข้าใจเจ็ดกันเนอะ
ลุงตัน
จอมมั้งแต่เมื่อใดครับ
เพิ่งมาถึงเมื่อกี้เลยครับลุงตัน
แล้วแต่คืนคุณจอมไม่ได้มากันครับ
ไม่ได้มานะครับทำไมเหรอครับ
บ่มีอย่างครับหูลุงถ้าจะแววแต่คืนเหมือนได้ยินเสียงคุณจอมห้องลุง
ฮะ
คุณจอมครับคือแต่คืนเนี่ยฝนมันตกนักแล้วลมกับแห้งต้นไม้มันก่นมาใส่หลังคาเฮียนนะครับ
When you heard me call, did you answer? And did I answer back?
บ้านเลยครับคุณจอมจะให้ญาติจะใดครับ
งั้นผมฝากลุงตังช่วยสั่งพวกกระเบื้องแล้วก็ไม้มาซ่อมด่วนเลยครับเดี๋ยวเจ้านายผมรู้ก่อนเนี่ยเดี๋ยวจะยิ่งทำงานยากไปกันอีก
ถ้าฉะนั้นเดี๋ยวลุงจะร้องฝนย่างก่อนแล้วก็เดี๋ยวคือคนงานลงมือเลย
ได้ครับ
ลุงว่าคุณธเนศเปิดน่าจะเข้าใจอยู่เนาะเพราะว่าเหตุการณ์ที่เขาควบคุมมันบ่ได้
I mean, you would like to think he would
เขาไม่
understand.
เข้าใจหรอกครับลุงยังไงฝากลุงตันช่วยผมด้วย
Some
นะครั
people
บ
just don't have a sense of
งั้น
understanding.
เดี๋ยวลุงขอตัวไปพอตำบลกันเนาะเจ็ดกันเนอะเจ็ดให้สะอาดเนอะ
Okay, I don't know who Om is, but Jom is very, very happy to see him. I'm assuming this is who he moved here to wait for him to come back.
คุณจอมครับคุณจอมครับเดี๋ยวไปเดี๋ยวนี้แหละครับ
Let's girl, focus on the task at hand.
พี่โอม
Hello.
จอมคิดถึงพี่มากๆ
I missed you too. I just met you, but I missed you a lot.
พี่ก็คิดถึงจอม
No, you're not hugging me like you missed me.
พี่โอมทำไมไม่ตอบจอมเป็นวันเลยอ่ะเนี่ยจอมก็ไม่กล้าทักไปเพราะกลัวว่าพี่จะยุ่งเรื่องตอนย้ายกลับมาพี่ขอโทษนะ
I don't like your energy right now.
ไม่เป็นไรเลย
I'm out here pouring my love onto you, and you out here like you ready to break up with me. So if that's the case, please just break up with me now, sir. Don't linger. I don't like this. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to see if I can find this elsewhere to watch this, because it's gonna drive me crazy. Although I guess it will make the reactions to episode 1 on YouTube a lot easier for me to edit, because I won't have to edit around this copyrighted music because it's not there. I guess it's given me kind of like real world experience. Like in the real world, in this moment, they wouldn't have some beautiful soundtrack behind them. It would just be whatever noise. So I guess it's authentic.
พี่โอมมีอะไรหรือเปล่าครับ
Girl, I clocked that since the moment you walked through the door.
จอมพี่มีเรื่องที่ต้องบอกจอมนะคือพี่จะแต่งงาน
What?
นี่พี่โอมหมายถึง
I mean, the words are very straightforward.
จอมตั้งใจฟังพี่ดีๆนะ
Basically, you're the other woman.
คือ
I don't know how long you've been the other woman, but
พี่เจอเขาตั้งแต่ตอนแรกๆที่พี่ไปเรียนต่ออังกฤษแล้วล่ะแล้วไม่นานเราก็คบกันนะ
or maybe you were the first woman and he's just cheating on you. Okay, well then.
พี่โอมกำลัง
Either way, it's not a good look for him.
พูดไปถึงอะไรครับเนี่ยจอมเขารู้ใช่ไหมว่าการที่เราอยู่ที่นู่นเนี่ยเราไม่รู้จักใครเลยอ่ะมันรู้สึกยังไงอ่ะแล้วเขาก็เข้ามาในตอนที่พี่ต้องการใครสักคนอ่ะมันเหมือนกับว่าเรารู้จักกันมานานแล้วแล้วมันก็เกิดเป็นความรัก
Okay, but how long have you known them? That we've been in this relationship for however long we've been in this relationship, and now you're saying you're getting married to this person.
ความรักเหรอ
Child, I would be lighting shit on fire, waiting to exhale style, grab his suits, grab his car, just.
พี่ไม่รักจอมแล้วเหรอกับจอมพี่ก็ยังรู้สึกเหมือนเดิมนะแต่จอมทำอะไรผิดนะไม่จอมไม่จอมไม่ผิดเลย
Truly, it's not your fault, baby. That this man does not know how to handle the situation
ให้
better.
มันเกิดแบบนี้เหมือนกันนะจอมทำอะไร
You didn't do anything wrong, I don't think.
จอมพี่ขอโทษพี่ขอให้จอม
I hope he meets somebody better than you too. I just known you for like 45 seconds now, but I hope he meets somebody better than you. You still fine as hell, but
พี่ออม
Baby, don't chase him.
พี่ออม
Oh, we don't chase men. We don't chase men. We don't chase men that don't deserve us.
อย่าเพิ่งไปดิคุยกันให้รู้เรื่องก่อนพี่เถอะจอมคุยกันให้รู้เรื่องก่อนไม่งั้นจอมไม่ยอมปล่อยจริงๆด้วย
I mean, I talked. I said everything I needed to say.
จอม
I mean, don't abuse me now, sir. Like, you cheated on me, and they come out here talking about I'm getting married, and now you gonna shove me in the street.
ว่าจอมตั้งสติแล้วก็ใจเย็นๆก่อนนะแล้วเราค่อยมาคุยกันอีกที
I don't want to talk to you again.
จะให้จอมใจเย็นๆได้ไงอ่ะ
I hope you crash. I hope your car crashes.
พี่คิดว่าจอมไม่เหงาเหรอ2 ปีอ่ะ
But the difference was, I waited. I could keep it in my pants.
2 ปีจอมก็รอพี่ป่ะจอมก็รอได้ป่ะ
And just to be clear, I'm not upset at for falling for someone else, this, that, the other. People feel feelings and things happen.
จอมทำผิดอะไร
But the way you handle the situation,
พี่โอม
this ain't it. And she pregnant and smoking? Ma'am, I hope y'all both crash. Light the whole car on fire.
คือสิ่งที่พี่จะบอกจอม
What, that I got a woman pregnant and now she's smoking? So she's trying to kill our child?
พี่ขอโทษนะจอม
Yes, you are sorry. I agree. We both agree on something.
แต่พี่ต้องไปแล้วอะ
Can you at least give me the satisfaction of seeing the car, like, fly off the cliff? Ma'am, I hope you feel so terrible about yourself.
บอกแล้วไงว่าไม่ให้สูบ
I mean, that's common sense. I hope you feel really badly about yourself, ma'am. Granted, this may not have started as your fault. Now, I don't know when he told you that he was in an existing relationship, but at this point, you look like you knew enough for a long enough time. And you started off as the other woman, so don't act surprised when he gets other woman down the line. I get it, baby. But also, please I won't tell you to calm down, but please calm down while you're driving. That's why you shouldn't drive when you're upset or in like a terrible emotional distress, because you terribly unsafe. And you're not just endangering your life at that point, you're endangering everyone else on the road. Focus on the road, please. Focus on the road. Focus on the road. Your eyes have not been on the road for far too long. Hello, shirtless man. Aquaman? Sisters? Okay, I'm not upset. Yes, give me the breath of life. Lord, I'm sure the scene is so beautiful with background music. I was gonna say, child, y'all holding your breath for a long time. Just sitting here lingering underwater for like 25 minutes staring at each other. Ma'am.
นี่คุณนี่อยากจะได้ขึ้นตกน้ำตกท่าได้นี่
I got ejected from my car. Wait, hold on. What was the whole kicking thing? Hold on. What, child, what? I feel like y'all skipped a lot of vital information in these flashbacks. It's like there's a lot of boat travel happening today. Is it like a festival or something? What's going on here?
อย่างอยู่นี่
ที่นี่คือที่ไหนเหรอครับ
ก็กาดหลวงนะกะเตลไปเห็มน้อยก็สถานีตำรวจละแล้วคุณเตลไปคนเดียวได้ไหมก็
ได้ครับ ขอบคุณนะครับ
คุณจื่ออย่าง
ชื่อจอมครับ
คุณจอมผมจื่อมิ่งนะ
Nice to meet you, Ming.
ถ้าคุณในปิกเฮือนมาได้ไปดีลืมผมกับแม่เนอะที่อยู่เฮือนมิสเตอร์โรเบิร์ตฝั่งนู่น
Thank you, Ming.
ไปดีลืมเด้อมิ่ง
I won't forget you, Ming.
มิ่งเด้อ
Okay, thank you, Ming. Have a great day, Ming. Oh, that looks good. Can I have some? Ming pops around the corner. My name's Ming.
ยังว่า
Oh, hello.
จะถามว่าสถานีตำรวจไปทางไหนเหรอครับ อยู่เลยร้านทองแบบน้อยเตียวซื่อทางพุ่นอ่ะ
I'm assuming this is a date that is not 2023.
เบอร์นี่พออยู่ฮะน่ะบอกอยู่ตัดหัวมุมเตียวซื่อไปเข้าใจ
Yes, I was just looking at your newspaper.
ผมขอถามคำถามหนึ่งได้ไหมครับคือเราอยู่ปีอะไรนะโอ๊ย
จะยกขโมยกันขโมยลักกระตัง
ของตกครับ
หยุดเลยจอดตังเพื่อนกูคืนไหม
ตังอันเนี้ยเหรอครับ อันนี้มันใช้ไม่ได้แล้วครับป้า
มันต้องทำเป็นหมูหูเรื่องเลย ยับได้ค่าหนังค่าเขาขนาดนี้
What do you mean?
นี่แต่ก็ไป
Y'all literally were watching the thief run away. Why would you?
มันเอาไส้อั่วให้กิน ที่แท้คนชั่วนี่เอง หูอีอ่ะกูฟันแบะตั้งแต่หันรอบแรกแล้ว
Child, y'all were literally chasing the thief, who was not
ไม่
me.
ได้ทำอะไรเลย
บ่ได้ทำจะได้รับทานคำมือนี่ เดี๋ยวกูจะปาคิงทงรู้ตำรวจปาหมูหาเขาช่วยกันแล้วช่วยกันแล้วตำรวจครับไปแล้วช่วยกัน
ทำไมอยู่ตัดใดนี่
มิ่ง
คุณจอม
ขี้หูจักมันกะ
Yes.
มิ่งช่วยอธิบายให้คุณป้าเขาฟังหน่อยสิว่าคือเมื่อกี้มีคนวิ่งมาชนผมแล้วเขาก็วิ่งไปทางนู้นแล้วเขาทำเงินตกไว้แล้วจะเก็บให้แล้วป้าเขาเลยเข้าใจว่าผมเป็นขโมยอ่ะ
ซาป้านี่แม่นซาสตังค์ก่อ
แม่น
ป้าผมเห็นผสมยอดกำล่นไปตึงวัดยางพุ่นละแล้วมันเนี่ยมันก็มาเจอผมมันบอกแม่นขโมยหรอก
ขี้หูอย่าได้มิ่ง
ป้าแล้วผมจะวอกป้าอย่างนี้
น่ะกูว่าแล้วมึงกับมั่นใจนะแก จีหน้าด่ามันติ๊กๆอ่ะกูแบบ มานั้นเดี๋ยวลูกเนอะ
You should be.
เอาไปได้แค่บทสมมติไป
I'm glad they're at least big enough to apologize. Lord. We gotta get you some different clothes, paper boy. You're too.
มึง
You attract too much attention.
แม่นนายอย่างที่แม่กูว่าแต่เนี่ยถ้ามึงแบบนี้กูมึงจะตายยังเครียดแน่กูจักก็เครียดอ่ะ
Yes, thank you, Ming. I appreciate you. Take me back to your
ขอบ
master.
คุณอีกรอบนะมิ่งว่าแต่อันนี้มิ่งจะพาผมไปตอนนี้มันวันเดือนปีอะไรเหรอ
บะจอมนอกจากมึงจะมาหู้จักตัวเก่าละยังมาหู้วัน
No, that's why I'm asking. Can you please just tell me?
มึงจะฮื้อกูบอกแบบใดพอสอก็ว่ารอสอ
ฮะ รอสออะไรเหรอมิ่ง
ประจอมไปดีบอกเห็นเนอะว่ามึงเหมือนหู้จักรอสอน่ะ
I don't know what it is. Would you like to explain?
แต่ก็บ่แปลกต่อใดเฮ้ยเปิดเลิกนับจะไปเมินละ
มิ่งงั้น ตอนนี้ใครเป็นผู้ไม่ตอนนี้ใครเป็นคนปกครองที่นี่เหรอมิ่ง
ประจอม โอ้ย
Okay, at least you give me an actual
เปิ้
answer.
ลนะคะ
Thank you.
เปิ้ลเป็นเจ้าเมืองเจียงใหม่ มึงไปอยู่ตรงใดมานี่ ฮะ
เจ้าแก้วนวรัตน์
ไอ้อย่างของมันวะ
Girl, I woke up drowning. I lost some of my memories. So leave me alone. Hello. Hey.
ฉันฝันเห็นตัวเองกับผู้ชายคนหนึ่ง
I've dreamt of me and a man
แล้วก็
before
ไม่เคย
too.
รู้จักกันมาก่อนเลยอะ
I mean, he looks like you feel familiar to him too.
อะไรจิมอะไรจะกิมมิ่งจะกิม
Well, girl, please don't capsize the boat because of a gecko. I mean, girl, same. I don't like lizards and geckos in my house either. But I mean, I guess technically they're not in my house. They're outside right now. This is beautiful and all, but can we ascend? We have a finite amount of oxygen and we still gotta go check on Ming. Can we ascend? Or just dream about making out. That too. I'm not upset. Why was he shirtless and mustachioed in this dream? I don't know. Are you both displaced in time? Did he come from the past and you came from the future and y'all met here in the middle? I don't know. But y'all are running out of oxygen. I need you to ascend. Ascend with quickness. I need them to ascend with a quickness. Y'all are running out of oxygen. But as I can see from the beginning of the preview for the next episode, they do. And I'm assuming they do anyway, otherwise this would be a very short series. Or the series would take a much different turn than I expected. They both just die at the beginning and they're just dead the rest of the series. Okay. Things to summarize. Ohm is an asshole. Absolute asshole. Don't like him. He's fine as hell, but asshole. Because like I said in that moment, it's not that I am upset at him or I dislike him because he fell in love with someone else or he caught feelings for someone else. It sucks. It really sucks because you had Drum over here who waited patiently. And it's like, you know what? We made a promise to each other, and yeah, I could have been out sowing my wild oats. I could have been out doing this, that, the other, but no, I said I was going to wait for him. I love him, and yeah, I'm going to wait for him. He's going to wait for me. So it's not that he caught feelings for someone else that I'm upset about, because that happens in life sometimes. Sometimes you might be in a relationship and you might be doing long distance and you might catch feelings for someone who happens to be nearby in the moment, in a moment of weakness. Or you might just be in a regular relationship and you lost a spark and you found that spark with someone else, or whatever. Things happen. People have their emotions, people have their feelings, and they feel whatever they feel in the moment, blah, 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 blah. So him catching feelings for someone else is not it's not what makes me dislike him. It's the way in which you handle that situation. Because I've said it in so many reactions, so many series, I am of the belief that you shouldn't have to cheat. Cheating should never be an option. Like, if you find yourself catching feelings for somebody else and you want to pursue something with them, and we don't, like, it's different if we have like an open relationship or polyamorous relationship and we're having discussions and we're all on the same page, and we talk about, okay, yes, you can have this, you can have that, blah 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 blah, and we're all on the same page. But if we're in a monogamous kind of relationship, which it appeared that they were, and you decide that you catch feelings for somebody else and you decide that you want to pursue this relationship with someone else, I'm like, fine, end the relationship that you have with me. Don't leave me, don't string me along. Don't lead me to believe your feelings one way about me when you're secretly out here doing some other shenanigans with somebody else. Don't do that. You want to be with somebody else? Fine, go be with somebody else, but end it with me first. Do not cheat on me. Do not cheat on me. Do not break that trust. Do not do that. Do not do that. It should never be an option. So once you cross that boundary, I'm like, I ain't got time for you. So it sounded like he cheated on John because they were separated for 2 years. And it was hard. He was lonely, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, John's like, yeah, I was lonely too. I was alone too, but I waited. Not everybody has the willpower or the strength to be able to maintain a long distance relationship. And if that is you, if you cannot do that, let me know before we embark upon this long distance relationship. Or the second you start feeling that while we're in this long distance relationship, talk to me about it. Let's have a conversation. But if you just decide for yourself, I'm going to pursue something with somebody else, let me go. I'm not the one for you. Fine. Let me go. Don't let my heart get any more wrapped up in this than it already is. So for that, the way the situation was handled, I'm like, you are an asshole. You're an asshole. And I was hoping that he and his soon-to-be bride were the ones who crashed over the cliff, over the bridge. Because him, I no longer need to see him. I no longer have any vested interest in his character. He could just whoop off a cliff. And her, like I said, she may not have started this relationship with Ohm knowing that she was the other woman. I'm hoping she didn't. If she did, knowing that she was the other woman, well, even more so reason that I don't care for her. But she was deep enough into the relationship to know that, hey, I am the other woman and I'm accompanying him to break up with his current boyfriend whilst I am pregnant with his child and smoking. Gross. So for all of those factors, I'm like, you know what? She can go off the cliff too. So yeah, I don't need to see either of them live happy, successful lives. I don't need that. So I felt very bad for John in that instance because I can understand why he was sitting there when he was getting broken up with. He's like, look, what did I do wrong? What did I do? And it's like, baby, you did nothing wrong. In this scenario, you did absolutely nothing wrong. Maybe, I don't know, because I don't know the full scope of the relationship. Maybe there was something that went down. Maybe there were fights or arguments that they just haven't shown us yet. But in as far as him breaking up with me because he found love elsewhere and he's got her pregnant and he's getting married, you did nothing wrong. You did nothing wrong in that circumstance. The way he handled that situation was completely on him, and he handled it poorly. Asshole. So I felt really bad for John because he's like almost blaming himself, and he's like, look, I was lonely too. I was lonely. It sucked. It sucked. So you could see that he was very upset and just distressed, and then boop, he goes over a cliff, and now he's displaced in time, and he's just now realizing that, oh, he's displaced in time. And now he's seeing across the water this man that he was dreaming about in his bed and that rescued him from drowning when he went under, but it looked like that was a past life version of him. So I'm like, I don't know if they are both displaced in time. Just because of that moment where they first met under the water and he gave him the breath of life, it looked like an older version of that character, all mustachioed and almost kind of tribal painting on his chest or tattoos on his chest. Like it looked like an older version of him. So I'm like, I don't know if he came from the past, John came from the future, and we just smashed in the middle and like, hey, let's make it in this time period. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But I definitely am going to see if I can find this elsewhere, because I just typed into Google "I Feel You Linger in the Air" episode 1, and I saw that it was on YouTube. I'm like, oh, okay, great. That'll make things easier. I don't have to like go and download some other app or get some other membership to a different thing. But I'm gonna Google and see where else I can find it, because it was driving me crazy to watch it. These obvious moments where it's like there's probably some beautiful soundtracking happening right now, and it literally just sounds like they uploaded it to YouTube. They got the copyright claims from YouTube saying this music has been claimed and you can't monetize this video, and they just ran. They said, okay, we're not going to dispute this, just mute the music alone. I've done that for many a reaction, so I understand. It just made my watching experience, not having seen the series, a little less. I was taken out of the story a lot more, because I'm like, oh, there's probably some beautiful soundtrack happening right here, and all I hear is silenced or like garbled voices. I'm like, I'm gonna see if I can find the series elsewhere to watch, but it looks like the starting of what could be a really good series, so we'll just have to wait and see. But I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications, be notified when all my shenanigans get posted. Anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments. I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. I'll see you guys in my next video. Love ya. Mwah.